So now I'd like to turn to our after show. Unfortunately, Clark Cooning, MMR, our Canadian friend, is fishing as usual. So he will not be with us this evening. So if anybody would like to start us off with a question, or if you're new to the show, introduce yourself. Now is your opportunity.
Hello, Jim. This is Bruce Van Heist from Michigan. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
And I'm just curious now, can you actually see me on your screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because I sent you the email that I didn't know what I was doing, and I thought this is the perfect time to practice.
Absolutely.
I just
Absolutely.
wanted to say hi and thanks for allowing me in.
Oh, no problem. Glad you're here. I hope you enjoyed it.
I have been very much.
Bruce, what scale do you model, Bruce?
I'm running O-gauge. It's a 3-rail.
Oh my gosh, not O-gauge. Gee whiz.
Yeah.
You're bad as Pat is.
I sent you a bunch of pictures of it a while back you asked for.
Yes, sir. I got them. I appreciate it. I certainly do. How do you like it? I mean, are you having fun with it, or?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have so much of it. I wish I could get out of it, but it's just too late.
Yeah, I understand. I totally understand. I had the same problem.
Yeah, I had, when my parents passed, I went home and dug out all my old Lionel stuff and took it home.
Yeah,
And then I got invited to York, Pennsylvania, to the big 3-rail sales thing goes up there every year.
right.
And I managed to spend way too much overtime there. And I got looking around and said, well, I'd like to go 2-rail O, but I better just stay with the 3 for now. That's what I know. So anyway, I won't hold up the screen here anymore. I just want to see if I could get through to you and say hello.
Well, yes, sir, you did, and I'm glad to see you. And I used to do exactly the same thing. Before I retired, I had a tremendous amount of Lionel and never missed one of the York meets up there. That was twice a year, great fun.
You know, the strangest part is that when I was still working full time, I was working about 70 hours a week. And I
Yeah.
got more done on the layout then
Yeah.
than I do now when I'm fully retired.
That's because you're busier when you retire.
So, well, we will talk to you guys later. I'm going to call it a night. Thank you.
Thank you, Bruce.
Jim, if you ever have a spot where you need somebody like tonight that the guy couldn't be on,
Yep.
I have a 20-minute, half-hour presentation on weathering techniques. And
Ralph, I want you to send me an email if you don't mind.
Yep.
And we will schedule you. My email is Jim Kello.
I think I already have it.
Got you. If you'll send me an email.
That's sort of what I would give you as a presentation. That's part of it.
Okay. Fantastic.
Okay.
What scale do you model?
That I model in HO and in N scale.
Okay.
And N scale only because I'm weathering for some people that have N scale.
Right.
But that picture that I just showed you was 1/24th G scale.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but weathering, that's really not scale specific. You can take the same techniques and do it at any scale.
From starting as HO and practicing and getting it down pat the way I have it, every time you go to a different scale, you have to alter things. So it's like learning all over again. So if I go to a larger scale, you have to cover more area. If you go to a smaller scale, you can't weather as much. So the term less is more. It really applies to N scale.
Yeah, I bet.
So
that's interesting. I'd never heard anybody talk like that about it. I had just assumed that weathering's weathering.
Well, it's the same as if you had something that was glossy in real life, like
Yeah.
a real shiny car.
Yeah,
If you took that same shine down to N scale, it would look out of place. It would look like a toy.
huh,
If you
Gotcha.
want it to look more real, you go to a semi-gloss.
uh-huh.
It's just something that I've found. Like, you don't have to believe me. Try it.
No. I've never heard anybody talk about it like that. I really appreciate, that's why I ask questions, because I'm interested in what other modelers are doing and how they do things.
Right. Well, I have it anytime you're ready. It's on my computer. If I'm online, I can go for it anytime.
Fantastic. Just send me an email, Bruce. We'll get you
Real.
scheduled.
Alrighty.
Thank you so much. Anybody else have something they'd like to share with us in the future?
Don't everybody,
Anybody have anything else they'd like to talk about?
Yeah. Don't everybody talk at the same time.
yeah, I was going to say
It's-
that. It's
it's-
awful quiet out there.
It's deafening.
Oh,
Well, Pat and Jim, this is Chris Anderson talking again. So
Yeah,
I'm
go
going to
ahead,
cut out here. I've got some other commitments to attend to, but I appreciated the show. It was a lot of fun. I do apologize if I ran over time. I certainly didn't mean to ramble on there, but I felt there was enough message there that it needed to be heard, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
you did a great job, Chris.
Yeah.
Thank
Chris,
you.
Chris, do you
Don't
watch
worry.
NCIS at all?
I do not. Why do you ask?
Oh, okay, because he says you never have to apologize. Never,
Okay.
ever apologize.
Well, I take it back then.
If somebody didn't like it, you're gonna know about it.
That's for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And there was nothing in the comments, so I guess I'm good, right?
There you
Yeah.
go. You're golden.
We're
Thank
good.
you.
Hey, real quick, I'm gonna
But
try
don't forget to let me know when you're ready to build one of those old kits.
I really can't wait to get started on those. So you can kind of see the set of windows that I've got here. Apologize for that.
Yeah.
Covers
okay.
up your control box or whatever it is.
Yeah, that is my electrical panel for my shop. So
Pretty neat.
basically, I've kit bashed a set of, I took two old industrial windows, cut them apart, put in some filler material, re-welded them back together, and now I've got a cover. So the problem is, though, it's got this textured glass, but you can still see through it, right?
Yeah.
Not really.
Well, it's enough of a see-through for me that I want to hide a little bit more. Well, old industrial buildings, the windows are dirty. So I'm going to make a trip to the Hobby Lobby or something, or Target, get some finger paint, which is water soluble and you can clean up. So I'm going to basically give it a muddied look, basically weathering these windows so I can kind of hide a little bit more what I've got, going on behind there. So
I got an idea, Rick.
yeah,
Spray it with hairspray and then turn around and blow some dust on them.
yes, I may combine that. That's perfect. I actually like that idea. Perfect. Thank you.
Most industrial factories, though, have painted their panes of windows.
I
Yeah.
know that. So I
And
collect
if
a
you
lot
do-
of antiques. Yeah, I collect a lot of antiques, and I have a hard time permanently manipulating them. So it depends on what it is. So I like to be able to undo things if I ever had to.
With
But
the dust and
agreed.
hairspray works good.
But that frosted glass is only frosted on one side. It's nice and smooth on the other.
It's and the good thing is that it's textured and frosted on the outside, so all the backside is completely smooth. Yes.
So if you painted the inside and you didn't like it, you can always take it off with a razor blade.
Well, exactly, and that's where if I use like a finger paint, it goes one step farther. It's completely water soluble. You just get it wet and wipes
use
right
the
off.
use the whitewash to use on greenhouses.
Yep.
There you
yeah,
go.
Yeah. Exactly. So plenty of options here, right?
Chris, I'm
See?
beginning to I'm beginning to think that you're building a man cave, not a workshop. You're gonna
You
have
know,
in there?
it's a workshop.
The pool table's gonna
Oh.
come down from the ceiling.
Yeah,
Say that again?
pool
The
table
pool
from the
table is
ceiling.
Pool
gonna come
table,
down
yeah,
from the
no.
ceiling.
You know, if anything, I'd love to be able to put in a bowling alley. That's what I'd really like to do.
Not quite big enough.
Not quite big enough. Yep, I need to. Maybe I need to move up to Canada where I got more land.
Yeah, you got
Don't
it. Wide open prairies.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, thanks again, guys. I'm gonna cut out. We'll see you. I'll probably be on next week if I'm available.
Well,
Okay.
that's great. Look forward
See you,
to
Eric.
All right. Thanks. Bye.
it. His name is Chris.
Chris.
Oh, what's his name? I've
Ah,
run
yeah,
into
well,
many.
I'm bad at remembering names.
Hey, you,
Yeah.
that worked.
See, it worked.
Oh, God.
What's his
Gentlemen,
name?
I'm out too. Take care.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
Zero.
Bye-bye.
Well, we're going down fast here, Jim.
Well, I'm gonna pack
Earl
it in.
still hasn't come back,
No, he hasn't.
and he's on there.
He's on.
I wonder if he got sick or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
Went,
either.
up, went upstairs and took a nap.
I sent him an email, about half an hour ago, or 45 minutes ago, but he may not have gotten that. So I don't know what happened. I know he was here. He talked to me. at
Yeah,
the
we
start,
talked to him.
So I know he was here, but I also know that he said he had electrical problems and internet problems before the show. So
Yeah, but he's been connected the whole time.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. I don't know.
What's the health report? What's the health report on Chris?
I
I've
haven't
not
talked-
heard.
I've not heard either. I know he came home. And after that, I have not talked to him again. Frankly, I'm kind of trying to stay away right now. I'm not sure how many telephone calls he needs, and
I think the best thing is emails. He does answer them.
yeah, he does. Particularly now that he's out of the hospital.
Yeah, I think he's trying to rest up.
He is. He is. He was awfully tired. I think that those transfusions really, really took an awful lot out of him.
Yeah.
Particularly as much as he had to go through. I mean, it sounded like he just had to have a new blood supply.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
So,
Anyway, that was a good show tonight, Jim.
yeah, I thought it was pretty good too. I loved your tree part. I thought that was really interesting.
Thank you. It's fun doing them.
Yeah,
There's so many tree clinics on the YouTube and everywhere else. It's unbelievable. You learn a lot by watching them, but then you combine a lot of it too and use it in your own ideas.
Yeah.
I've never seen one though on the plastic ferns that I did. I thought that was pretty different.
I haven't seen that either. The places that you get that kind of stuff though, let's face it, for a lot of us right now, those are our new hobby shops.
That's right.
That's the place we're going, and look for stuff. And it's totally different than it was, because the hobby shop of old, it used to be where the model trains are. They're
Yeah.
basically gone. They're basically gone or going. And what's left are the places like the place that you went to get the plastic fern, and
Yeah.
that's where we're going to find anything anymore.
Well, you walk in that place and I tell you, they got everything there from the paints that you need to the tube paints you need, the gessos, anything you need in model railroading, they pretty well have it. And,
That's
It
not in
is.
Canada, is it?
Mhm.
They're not in Canada.
No, but I found out you can order it online.
No, you
Okay.
can go to Mitchell's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Michael's.
Another place
Right.
I've gotten fern like that plastic is aquarium shops.
Very
Right.
similar.
Once in
Yeah.
a while, look around and not everything works, but
You just use your own ideas and apply
Yeah.
them. And
Yeah, you gotta, alter it a little bit or gussy it up, but
Anybody tried aquarium shops, the stones that they sell for ballast?
I got a bag of it.
Does it work?
It's great for doing, different areas of your layout where you're gonna have more rocks, that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like, I haven't really used a lot of it. I like the coarse, jagged stuff more than I do the rounder stuff.
they do provide coarse jag stuff, and that's what you need for ballast. Everything has to be
Yeah.
sharp for it to lock
Yeah.
up. I've used
Yeah.
it outdoors, and I've got about 3 bags of stuff. It's black. I can't remember the name of it. And it's for an aquariums, but it makes great coal. If
Yeah.
you want to have large
Ah.
coal piles.
I got some of that, and I found that you have to be careful because if you run a magnet through it, you will pull out some metal.
That's
I was very
anything-
surprised.
anything like that, you run a magnet through. That's more to the old days,
No, it's just recently, Larry. I
No,
was
I
quite
meant,
surprised.
what I meant by that back, I think more in the old days, we had open frame motors.
Yeah.
They're more susceptible until the new can motors, and that today is on most
Yeah.
models not affected.
But you don't want to get it on your track work.
Well,
that's
if you put down to do.
You know what I'm saying? If you get metal in there and it hits the right spots and you get arcing, you were in trouble.
Oh, well, yeah. Some of the guys I'm with, they're starting to look towards dead rail. And I think-
Yeah, me too. I've got some. I haven't applied it yet.
Yeah, yeah, we have a Keith Stamper in our group, and his layout is now dead rail. He's proven that he's an ON3, but he does the CNS, and they're small engines and with a much smaller tender than say the RGS, the Denver Rio Grand Western. So he's proven that the batteries you can get in there. I've got them in some Shays, 3-truck Shays that he put in for
Yes.
me. It wasn't my work, but I haven't charged them. They've been home for quite a while, 6 months, and I haven't charged them.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's getting better and better. So dioramas, anything you would have to move to shows, because I've been with the group, we've taken dioramas down all across North America for 30 years, and it's a pain. You always got setting up. There's always electrical work to be corrected or something. That or
Yeah.
track. It gets
That's where those plastic fern trees work good too.
It would, yeah.
Yes.
I know what you mean about brushing against stuff.
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I got small aisles. I keep wanting to add up more on the layout, and I say, so I start now, I only invite skinny people.
Oh, my God.
We
Well,
got
I
9
guess that
people
leaves
left,
me
Jim.
out.
Oh, no.
Hey,
We don't
there
leave
he
you out
is.
anything.
Hey, Ed.
Hello,
Yeah.
how you doing?
I haven't seen you for a while. How you doing?
I'm doing fairly well. Still working and all that, so that's a good thing.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And getting some modeling done?
Yeah, it's one of those things of been following along. The last one I followed along with was the covered bridge.
How's that coming?
I haven't completed, but I'm in the process of making a diorama to put the bridge on. So that's why I haven't sent in photos yet, saying that here's what it looks like.
Ah, okay.
See you later, Martin.
See you later, Martin. See you later.
Yep, I got a call tonight, gentlemen.
Talk to you, Mark.
Been a long night. Thanks, Martin.
Well, not
Hey,
really a
Mark.
long night. I just got a long day tomorrow. I got a couple 100 miles to drive and
Oh.
in a car that the air conditioner just failed today.
Hey, Martin, I just sent you an email a little bit ago.
I sent you one back.
Oh, well, I haven't gotten it. I haven't looked for it. I will
Yep.
look for it now. Thank you.
Yep, I'll check in with you again tomorrow night probably on that because
Yeah.
I got a carload of stuff to take up to Pennsylvania. So
I got you.
yeah,
Who's Clyde?
not looking forward to it. Long drive.
Got